Brace yourself for a luxurious showdown, because today we're putting Grand Seiko and Rolex in the same ring. Can you believe it? In this video, we're going to unveil the secrets that make Grand Seiko a true competitor to Rolex, exploring their mesmerizing dials, cutting-edge technology, and top-notch quality. We'll do all this while keeping it fun and lighthearted, avoiding any boring technicalities. Stay with us until the end and you will discover how Grand Seiko might just become your new go-to watch brand, proving that it's more than capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with a legendary Rolex. Get ready, folks, because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey through the world of luxury watches. We'll be taking an in-depth look at the fierce competition between Grand Seiko and Rolex. And trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this action-packed adventure. Grand Seiko. Picture it. Japan, 1960. The birth of a watch brand that would take the world by storm. Back in those early days, a group of passionate and skilled watchmakers at Seiko had a dream: to create a watch that could rival the best in the world. They wanted to prove that Japanese craftsmanship, precision and innovation could stand toe-to-toe with the renowned Swiss watchmakers. And boy, did they succeed. Their first creation, the Grand Seiko First, was a marvel of its time, boasting an impressive accuracy of +12 to -3 seconds per day. It was the beginning of a legacy that would span decades, and Grand Seiko has been making waves ever since they first appeared on the scene. Their watches are like functional works of art, combining beauty and technology in perfect harmony. And guess what? They're not just confined to Japan anymore. That's right, folks. Grand Seiko is going global, opening branches all around the world, from New York to London and beyond. So no matter where you are, you can get your hands on one of these stunning timepieces. Talk about a brand that's truly making its mark on the world stage. Now let's talk about the Swiss legend that is Rolex. Founded way back in 1905 by Hans Wilsdorf, a young visionary with a penchant for precision, Rolex has been synonymous with luxury, prestige, and let's be honest, serious bragging rights. Believe it or not, this global giant started as a non-profit business, with Wilsdorf and his brother-in-law Alfred Davis initially importing Swiss movements and placing them in watch cases made in England. Their goal was simple: to create reliable, accurate watches that could be worn every day. Little did Wilsdorf know his humble enterprise would one day become a household name. In fact, Wilsdorf never intended for Rolex to achieve such worldwide fame. He was driven by the pursuit of excellence, not commercial success. It was only through his unwavering commitment to quality that Rolex became the global phenomenon it is today. While they might not be as adventurous with their technology as their Japanese counterparts, Rolex has a long-standing reputation for creating timepieces that are robust, reliable, and simply timeless. So when you're wearing a Rolex, you're not just wearing a watch, you're wearing a piece of history. How's that for a conversation starter? Grand Seiko's Spring Drive. You might be wondering what sets Grand Seiko apart from the competition. Well, look no further than their incredible spring drive technology. This game-changing innovation combines the best of mechanical and quartz watches, providing the endless power supply of a mechanical watch with the accuracy of a quartz one. Now that's what I call a power move. One shining example of this technology in action is the Grand Seiko SBGA 211, also known as the Snowflake. This beauty showcases the spring drive movement in all its glory, featuring a smooth sweeping second hand and an impressive 72-hour power reserve. And let's not forget the mesmerizing snowflake textured dial, inspired by the snowy landscapes of Japan. It's the perfect blend of form and function, a true testament to the innovative spirit of Grand Seiko. Rolex's consistency. On the other side of the coin, we have Rolex. They might not have something as groundbreaking as the spring drive up their sleeve, but what they do have is a dedication to consistency and reliability. Rolex watches are like the dependable friend who's always there when you need them, rain or shine. A prime example of this steadfast reliability is the iconic Rolex Daytona. This legendary chronograph, first introduced in 1963, was designed with professional race car drivers in mind. It quickly gained fame when the legendary actor and racing enthusiast Paul Newman started wearing it, skyrocketing its popularity and solidifying its place in watchmaking history. The Rolex Daytona, with its precise tachymetric scale and chronograph function, has remained largely unchanged for decades. proving that when something works, it really works. Rolex's commitment to preserving the integrity of their designs and maintaining their tried-and-true functionality is what makes them a powerhouse in the watch industry. So while they may not be as innovative as Grand Seiko, there's no denying that Rolex has built a rock-solid reputation that truly stands the test of time. Value increase. Here's a juicy tidbit for all you watch enthusiasts out there. High-end watches are getting more valuable by the day, and Grand Seiko is no exception. It's like a fine wine, only getting better with age. Rolex by far has already captured the hearts and wallets of watch lovers worldwide. Take the Rolex Submariner 116610LV, affectionately known as the Hulk, for instance. This green marvel has seen its value skyrocket by a staggering 50% in the past 5 years. In fact, it has more than doubled in value since its introduction in 2010. It's not just about looking good on your wrist, it's also about making a smart investment in a timepiece that is only going to grow in value. For Grand Seiko, the limited edition SBGA125 with a stunning blue dial has seen its value increase by around 20% in the past 5 years. That's some serious appreciation for a watch that's already a masterpiece in its own right. Were you also aware that the Grand Seiko Kodo Constant Force Tourbillon fetched an astonishing $478,800? This clearly demonstrates that collectors are prepared to invest in high-quality watches, regardless of whether they originate from Switzerland. So whether you're a fan of the innovative spirit of Grand Seiko or the timeless reliability of Rolex, one thing's for sure, investing in a high-end watch from either of these brands is a move that's likely to pay off in the long run. Time really is money, folks. Scarcity and underdog status. Ready for a plot twist? Rolex watches are known for their scarcity, which only adds to their allure and value. Grand Seiko, on the other hand, is an underdog with a secret weapon, their innovative technology. As they continue to push the boundaries and make waves in the watch world, there's no doubt that Grand Seiko has the potential to become a massive brand, giving Rolex a run for its money someday. Grand Seiko's attention to detail. One of the things that truly sets Grand Seiko apart is their unwavering commitment to quality and craftsmanship. Their watches are hand-finished, and the attention to detail is simply unparalleled. It's like having a tiny masterpiece on your wrist, each watch a testament to the skill and dedication of the artisans who created it. Grand Seiko's artisans employ traditional Japanese techniques, like Zaratsu polishing, which gives their cases a breathtaking mirror-like finish, and the art of dial making, where every index, logo, and hand is meticulously crafted and applied with precision. This painstaking process ensures that each timepiece is a unique work of art that's not only beautiful, but also functional. The company's dedication to excellence extends to every aspect of their watchmaking process. From the selection of high-quality materials to the careful assembly of each component, no detail is overlooked. This level of commitment is evident in features like the Grand Seiko's exclusive high-beat movements, which operate at a higher frequency for increased accuracy, and the intricate decorations found on their mechanical movements. The result is a collection of timepieces that truly embodies the spirit of takumi, or master craftsmanship, a concept deeply ingrained in Japanese culture. When you wear a Grand Seiko watch, you're not just wearing a timepiece, you're wearing a piece of horological history that represents the pinnacle of Japanese watchmaking expertise. Rolex's reputation. Let's not forget about Rolex though. They may not have the same level of handcrafted detail as Grand Seiko, but they've still earned their reputation as a top-tier watch brand. With their focus on durability and timeless designs, Rolex watches are built to last and look good doing it. A testament to their quality is the fact that Rolex watches are often passed down from generation to generation, becoming cherished family heirlooms that stand the test of time. Their prestigious status in the world of luxury watches is also bolstered by their association with prominent figures, from movie stars and athletes to world leaders and explorers. Rolex has a long history of sponsoring events and collaborating with influential individuals, further cementing their status as a symbol of success and refinement. Moreover, Rolex has a rigorous testing process for their timepieces, ensuring that each watch meets the high standards of precision, water resistance, and overall performance. Their in-house calibers are designed and manufactured to deliver consistent and reliable timekeeping, often exceeding the official Swiss chronometer certification standards. This commitment to excellence has made Rolex a household name, and their watches continue to be sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike. So what does all this mean for the potential showdown between Grand Seiko and Rolex? With their innovative technology, exceptional craftsmanship and undeniable quality, Grand Seiko is steadily gaining ground and a force to be reckoned with in the luxury watch market. Sure, Rolex on the other hand is the established titan, boasting a long-standing reputation for durability and reliability, solidifying its time-tested reputation. But Grand Seiko is proving that it's more than capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with the Swiss giant. As the underdog, Grand Seiko has the opportunity to take the watch world by storm, and we're all eagerly awaiting to see how this epic battle plays out. So whether you're a die-hard Rolex fan or a newfound Grand Seiko enthusiast, one thing's for sure, the luxury watch market has never been more exciting. Stay tuned for more thrilling watch showdowns, and remember, when it comes to luxury timepieces, there's always more than meets the eye.